Hi, you guys. Hi, guys. Hey, first person on the live. How you doing? How you doing? I'm just waiting for my partner to join me, so we just give her like a few seconds to join. But hi, guys. Where you guys from? Let me know. Hope you guys are doing well. Lockdown is a lot. Okay, here she is. I'm about to bring her on. Hi, guys. Oh, where you guys from? It's nice to see you guys. Oh, hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Nicola, how are you?
How you doing? I'm good. Oh, we've got some people from France, from Bahrain.
Mhm.
That's nice. I'm glad to have you guys here. Hi, y'all. How you guys doing? South America. Okay.
Ooh,
Sorry. Cool, cool, cool. Hell's play. Hey, local.
can we play house play?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, guys. So, guys, yeah, this is Student Life at Kent Q&A. And this is just an opportunity for you guys to ask any questions about what it is like to be a student at Kent. And yeah, my name is Nicola. I'm a second year student. I study sociology and social policy. And I'd like to invite Sabrina to introduce herself as well.
Hi everyone, so I'm Sabrina. I'm also a second year student studying history and politics joint honours.
That is good. So we know you guys have a lot of questions of what it must be like to study at Kent, especially during COVID now. So that's why
Mhm.
we'd come over here to just ask you guys a few questions. So one question that we do have, I just got now, is what is student life like at Kent with COVID, Sabrina?
It's obviously a lot different than usual. So last year when I was a first year student, I was on campus a lot more than I am now. Now I just go to study at the library because it's still
Yeah,
open, luckily. And everything is just remote right now because we are going through a lockdown.
yeah,
Um, so I mean, student life is mainly virtual right now. Even
yeah.
societies, luckily they're still continuing, but it's just that it's all online.
Yeah, it is on online. I think
Yeah.
somebody asked the question in the chat as well, saying how Kent is supporting the students during the pandemic. I would say that Kent is being very supportive during this time. Like, I know that
Yeah.
some universities are not even offering like accommodation fees if you want to stay at home, like your accommodation fees back if you want to stay at home during lockdown. So that's one thing
Mhm.
that they've just done, like, because they know that some students can't really be traveling during this time. And also,
Yeah.
like, the help that we're getting from our seminar leaders, from our lecturers, they've been very available. If you send them an email, they will email you back. They get back to
Yeah,
you
I
if
was
you have
gonna
any
say as
questions.
well. Yeah,
Literally. So
100%.
they've been
So
so
with
supportive.
all my modules last term as well was online because of the pandemic, obviously, and because
Yeah.
of that, I was kind of worried how the communication, if it would break up with, the
Mm,
seminar leaders. But every single email they would respond to within a day, like literally the same day.
they're
And
really
also,
trying.
obviously, mental health is really important, and we have a lot of great services here, like well-being services at Kent. That is just really good. If you're struggling with mental health or just in general with like lockdown anxiety, we have drop-in sessions.
Yep.
Um, we have meditation sessions. That's what I did last year, and that was really good. It was for 9 weeks.
Oh wow,
Um,
that's really
yeah,
good. Meditation
yeah.
sessions. I didn't
hmm
even know they offered that. I'm gonna hop on that.
Yeah, it's group meditation sessions. Now they do it online, so they still continue it. So it's really, really good. I definitely recommend it.
I
So
send me the link, please.
someone asked how many societies do you have?
We have like over 150, I believe, when I last checked.
Yeah,
We have
it
over
was like
150.
200 when I joined. The numbers might have changed a little bit, but there's loads of societies. I'm part of loads actually. Are you part of any this year?
I'm part of a faith-based society. I'm a Christian,
Mhm.
so we still meet weekly. We met
Oh,
yesterday
really?
for rehearsals. Yeah, on Zoom, not in person. But and then
Okay.
today we have our like normal like fellowship sessions. So yeah, they're still going on. How about you? What ones are you part of?
As you can see, UN Women, that's one.
I reppin.
I'm on the committee for that. Also, I'm part of MUN. I do squash, but obviously it's not
Oh
happening right
yeah.
now. Um, I did salsa last year, but again, because of lockdown, it's virtual, but I prefer to do like dances in person, so I stopped going to that. What else am I part of? I feel like I'm just part of so many that, it just doesn't come to mind.
There's actually a lot of
Mm.
options, like so many.
There's
And if
like
you
so
want to start
many.
one yourself, you can.
Yeah, like I'm part of, the Politics Society, for example. So there's like academic ones. There's photography, there's music, there's like so many different ones you can
There's
do. We
so
have a,
many. I think
yeah.
someone asked in the comments before, how can I apply for a scholarship? At Ken, we have so many, and I believe for you to be able to apply, a lot of them are open now. So if you look on your on the Kent University website and look at your course, sometimes there's some that relates to your course, or there's some that relates to where you're from. So if you just have a
Yeah.
look on the website, it should all be there.
And if you can't find it, just drop us a DM on our Instagram page or Facebook and we'll respond.
We will
I have
respond.
a question, Nicola.
Yeah.
Is it easy to balance study and other activities during lockdown?
I would say it's fairly easy. It usually comes down to like time management. So, for
Yeah.
instance, for me, I have to like organize myself in my planner, write down what I'm
Mhm.
doing for that day, and that's just what helps me navigate the day. But I would say it's fairly easy. Just make sure you're on top of everything you need to do, and you'll get it
Mhm.
done. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, we're at home anyway, so, you have a lot of time to do work. So I guess that's like
Yeah.
one of the very few benefits of a lockdown. Obviously, none of us love it, but it's just that you have more time to do things. You don't have to worry about the travel to uni if you live off campus and things like that. So you have a lot of time on your hands, but it's
Yeah.
important to balance it in the sense of you still have to do things that you enjoy, which is
Most
what I recommend for
definitely.
everyone in societies, because even if it's virtual, like you're still interacting with other people, still doing things, still learning. So you just have
Yes.
to balance it out and make sure you're not studying all day long.
Honestly, somebody asked, what accommodations do you believe is best for first year students? Do you want to go for it?
Was you in Parkwood first year?
I was in Parkwood first year.
You was
Yeah,
in
I really
Parkwood.
enjoyed it.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Because I'm applying right now to live on campus again, and I applied to Parkwood because I heard it's really good.
It's good.
But first year I stayed in Turing houses. So there's Turing
That's
flats, which is
one of the
the
best.
more expensive one, and then Turing houses is really good. I love it. If I could go
It's
there back in the
beautiful.
future, I would. But it's only for first year students. So I would say look into Turing houses in particular.
Turin houses are really nice, and I think they're only for first year students. So take
They are.
advantage of it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Are you in Parkwood? Are you with second year students right now?
Yeah, so this year I was able to apply with my friends. So you can put in the
Oh.
suggestion, no,
Mm.
request box, like, oh, I
Yeah.
want to live with these people. So yeah, you're able
Hmm.
to still live with your friends if you apply to Parkwood. Yeah.
That's nice. Um, I have another question. What facilities are available remotely to help you study?
Um, like
From
like Sabrina already said earlier on, she got help with like meditation, therapy sessions. Well, I don't think you did the therapy session, but I know we offer therapy sessions,
yeah,
and those things just help in general with your mental space so that you're able to do your best in your
yeah,
academics, as well as we said it before as well, like we get so much help in terms of how to actually write essays. So my school does something called Write Right. So it's meant to help you with all the little things that you might not know before you start your degree or during your degree, like how to reference, how to structure the essay, how
yeah,
to write the right thing. So there's a lot of different things that the school offers. Do you have
yeah.
anything else to add to that?
Um, yeah, like you said, every school will have a department. So I'm under the humanities, and we have like a one-to-one specialist study group. I think
Yeah,
it's once a week. It's like a workshop you just drop in, and they give you advice on how to write essays and things like that. Um, Library also has some online resources you could use. So that's been really helpful. Oh, someone asked, what made you pick Kent over other unis? Do you want to go first?
yeah. For me, during the time, obviously, because there's lockdown now, you guys are not able to view the campus. But during the time, we were
Hmm.
able to view the campus, and it was the campus that sold it for me. Like I just went there,
Yeah,
and sometimes you just know when you know. Like when I went there, I knew that okay, this is the place for me. As well as this, in campus, the campus itself, there's so many different things that you can get into, whether it's the gym. All students who live on campus get free gym. There's
Yeah.
a cinema on campus, there's supermarket, everything you need is on campus. So it's just so convenient as a student. So yeah, that's why I chose it. How about
Yeah,
you?
I agree. It's literally the same reason. For me, it's the campus. Yeah, it was, I think the open day I went and I saw the fact that there was like a nightclub on campus, cinema, bars, cafes, gym. There's like everything you need. And to be honest, first year, me and my friends barely left campus. We were on campus all the time because literally
Honestly,
there's co-op on campus, there's literally everything you need on campus. So we never really left. So for me, what sold it was definitely the campus. And also, Kent is rated gold by
yeah.
10, I think it's called, which means that the teaching is really outstanding and is really great here. And we both said how we can contact our seminar leaders and lecturers really easy. I think that's just like evident how great the teaching here is.
Yeah. And somebody just asked as well, can you talk about the law course in Kent? Neither of us study law, but
No.
I do know that the law department has its own law clinic, which is not something a lot of universities have. So this is a way for students to engage with I believe it's some cases that they're able to engage with the
Yeah.
academics in that critical law school. And I think
Mhm.
another thing as well is that it's a top 20, it's top 20 for the UK. And there's one more
Mhm.
thing, but I can't remember. But yeah, do if you want to know more, do send a message into to either Kent Facebook, Kent Instagram, and someone will be able to answer you. But yeah, so
Yeah,
we've
for
got
sure.
another question as well is what's your typical day or week like at the University of Kent?
Um, I'm not gonna lie, most days are the same, like for all of them. Um, because obviously we are in a lockdown and I mean, I guess every day I just kind of wake up, you know, see what lectures I have that day. I think you also mentioned like organizing. I have to make like a plan the day before of what I'm doing the next day. Otherwise, I get so disorientated.
Yeah, it's
Um,
so crucial.
so yeah, yeah. I just use Google Calendar for that. And basically I'll do like a to-do list, make sure I'm on top of all my lectures. It's easy to forget actually when you have lectures when it's online for some reason. So I
Yeah,
would say like the tip is just writing them all out. Although by the time like anyone starts uni in September, I think I'm more hopeful that it will go back to normal.
it
Um,
definitely will. Yeah,
yeah, I think it will now that there's a vaccine. I think we're hopeful about it. But in case it's still the same, I just say my day to day is honestly just doing lectures and seminars. I have a seminar every single day.
okay,
Um, and yes, I'm a bit busy with that. I'm also part of committees like for society, so I do work for that. Me and my friends do try and spend time out of our rooms because I live with friends. So every night we'll have at least like a movie night or game night.
that's good.
Um, just like do something social in the house. But I have friends that either live on their own or live with their families, and I'll do virtual nights with them. We'll do Netflix party. That's really
Yeah, that's
good.
good.
Basic things like that, really.
Yeah. And someone has asked, how has learning been during lockdown? Um, Obviously, it's been different than being in face to face because it's not the same than being like face to face. But of course, we still get that same feeling of, you're in a learning environment, you log into MS Teams, you get the information required. And I actually find it's kind of a bit more convenient because they record our lectures before we do our seminars. So you get to actually like study the lecture like thoroughly and then go to your seminar. I find that much more easier because I'm able to say, okay, what questions do I have? Then I'm able to then ask my lecturer the questions that I do have. So yeah, I think it's kind of a bit more convenient, but hopefully during
Mhm.
September we'll be able to go back to face so that we can just have that same vibe of being at uni.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, it's going to be different. But the key thing is that you should expect your seminar leaders to, touch base often and to, respond to emails
Yeah,
at appropriate time, and that's what happened here. So that's what I've experienced, and I know a lot of my friends have. You have. So that's the main thing, is that the communication is not broken. And For us, it's been
Yes,
fun, to be fair.
it has. It has.
Mm. I have another
So
question.
another. Okay, go for it.
What do you like most about Kent?
Okay, I think for me, and I think maybe for you as well, is the greenery. Like, it's
Yeah.
just such a beautiful. Canterbury is a very beautiful place to live, to study. Like, there's so many nice places. One thing that I started to do before lockdown happened was go for walks and see the sunrise. The sunrise at Kent, like opposite our library,
It's
is
different. It
so
hits different.
beautiful. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
How about you? I think you were telling me something as well about Kent.
About sheep. So on my way to uni the other day, I think it was from Rutherford. You know when you come out of Hell's Place and there's that big hill, which
Yeah,
seems like a hill.
yeah.
And next to it there's like a field, and there was like sheep there. I was like, oh my God, this is literally right next to university. It's
She
just so
fully.
beautiful. Like, I love it. Yeah,
Oh
it
my
really
gosh,
reminds me. Like, yeah,
so nice. I think
yeah,
I've
it's
got a
so nice.
question on here. Um, Someone asked, "Do you know if the fees for the courses change for the EU and after the Brexit?" I believe for now it's staying the same. They haven't really made any announcements about if the prices are increased or if they haven't
I
increased.
think there are plans of the international students, the rates will change.
Mm,
But for information on that, I would definitely say look at our website. So whatever course you want to study, just literally type into Google, for example, law at Kent, and then look at that. It will be right under the course information. It will
yeah,
say fee, and it will let you know if there's any changes to the fees.
yeah. It's right on our website, so you'll be able
Yeah.
to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I got another one in here actually as well, which was this one. Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm not. So I live off campus this year.
Okay.
Um, I'm quite close to campus though. Um, so no. What about
I,
you?
I was at the start of the year, so I am. I have accommodation on
Hmm.
campus. Obviously because of lockdown, I'm at home, but I do live
Yeah,
on campus during the school year, and hopefully be able to go back in March. Um,
yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
it. So another
Do you have
question that we have is well I think we've already covered this. What well-being services are available at Kent?
yeah, we covered it already.
Yeah. So for the people that weren't here at the beginning, we have a well-being department, and they offer like so many services from psychological services such as therapy. They offer meditation services. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can get into if you want to.
Yeah, they
And
offer quick drop-in sessions for advice, or if it's something that you've been struggling for a long time, then you do have like the appropriate things put in place for you. We can get ILPs or like extensions to your
yeah,
coursework if you need it.
yeah.
Um, so there's those services that are still running. Yeah.
And another question we have is, what are you looking forward to most about returning to university?
Like when lockdown is all over and things go back to normal.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a long list. Um, I think definitely like just, you know, venue in
Yeah.
general. So for anyone
That's
that
our
doesn't know,
club that we have
venue
on
is our
campus.
nightclub. Yeah, so we have a nightclub on campus. And I was just saying to you earlier, Nicola, like I didn't appreciate enough last year.
You
So I'm looking
didn't.
forward to that coming up. And like K-bar, I actually really love our K-bar. That's the bar we have on campus.
It's
Um,
good.
yeah, because it was quite close to Turing, and I lived in Turing first year, so I would go there a lot with my friends.
Oh,
Um, we go to cinema. I actually love the Gulbenkian. I really do. I watched Little Women there just before it shut. So that was really sick. What else am I looking forward to? I mean, I think just like even basic things like, being in a classroom with
yeah.
the kids. Like it's a proper uni experience that way, because obviously with
Yeah.
lockdown there's a lot of restrictions and everything is mostly online. So I think doing things in person. But what about you?
I think it's quite similar for me as well. Like, there's so
Yeah.
many things that we were able to do that I wish I took more advantage of whilst I was there during first year. But
Mhm.
hopefully, like with the vaccine and everything, hopefully everything will go back to normal soon
Yeah.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I miss it.
Wonderful. Yeah, I know, right? We have another question. Someone asked, how do they support international students? So I have a lot of international friends, and they're part of a society which is for international students, and it's just dedicated to international students. So you'll meet other international students, and there's you get help for, things like mental health if you're struggling with, there's obviously going to be a culture change and things like that. You get a lot of help from that. So
Yeah,
there's specific help targeted for international students, and there are groups where you can find a community of international students as well.
yeah. They've been helpful. From what
Yeah,
I've heard from my friends that are also international students, they've been very helpful, and they haven't
yeah,
been dismissive of the fact that obviously there's different things going for different types of students at the
yeah.
university. So they've been contacting them and making sure that they still feel like they're part of the university even during this lockdown.
Mhm.
So um, yeah, I think we've answered most of our questions. I don't think there's any
I can't any
more.
questions coming through.
Yeah.
Um,
So unfortunately, I think we have run out of time. And also, I believe, oh, somebody asked a quick question just before we go off. How are the online classes like? I know most persons are struggling with online class. Did they reduce the workload?
Oh,
Um,
actually, they have for a lot of my modules, they have reduced the amount of reading we have to do just because they
okay.
appreciate the fact that, we're on our screens all day long anyway. So reading has been reduced for a lot of my modules, and I do politics, so there's a lot of reading involved. Um, and what they've been like in general, I mean, to be honest, we mentioned before we have a lot of support from our seminar leaders, but obviously it's not the same as in person. There are changes. But do you want to say anything else, Nicola?
Yeah, I've noticed. I don't know if they've done it for your school as well, but a lot of the readings in general as well are online now. So they don't even try and put anything that you don't have access to. They're just making
Right.
it easier, like
Right.
in this type of circumstance. So that's what I
Mhm.
haven't really felt like I've struggled with online at all, to be honest.
Mhm.
'Cause I feel like they've made everything quite simple. Um
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay, that's really good.
that's
Obviously,
it.
everyone will have different experiences. Some people will struggle more than others, and that's completely understandable. But like we
Yeah.
said, we have a lot of support services at uni that will be 24/7, first of all, and that will help you with whatever you need. Exchange student. Oh, someone
So
says they miss our uni. That's so sweet.
hi. Well, I guess we are running out of time, but we usually
Mhm.
do there's usually lives that go on like every other week or every week. So be looking out for
Yeah.
that if you do have any more questions.
Mhm.
And yeah,
And
in the
also,
mean
if you have any more questions that we haven't answered today, then please DM our university pages either on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we will respond.
yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you again in a couple of weeks. Bye
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.
Bye.